Hello guys and welcome back to a second episode of Planet Zoo. We're on the hardest difficulty and we're in the Madagascan Simian Conservation Project and we are starting new at hard mode. Let's go! So I just recorded a full video and I encountered a bug which I need to stop getting ahead of myself because we fixed the bug last time. But this time I could not do it, so that was like 20 minutes of my life I just wasted. Which is fine, we can just re-record the video. And I do enjoy the game. Animal age and scale changed. The animals in the zoo.
Welcome to Madagascar. It's quite the change of scenery from dreary old England, huh? Apart from the weather, I suppose. They don't call these places rainforests for nothing. The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are. And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives. Anyway, that's why I'm determined that our operation here does some good. If we can all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it, we'll have lived lives worth living. And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
I'm allowed to speak. No.
Bit warm for my taste, to be honest. Anyway, this is Bernie's primate sanctuary. It's not just primates, though. We've got all sorts of animals. So why don't we go and have a look at some of them, eh? We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs. They're the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
Why would a red lemur go in a Shakespeare play? I don't get that. Alright, I've zoomed over, I've looked at it.
Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the rainforests
Let's
of
have a look at it then,
Massawa.
shall we?
That's in northeast Madagascar. They can actually live anywhere from
Yeah,
15 up to 25 years.
So you look at their hands.
Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans.
To the Bornean! Oh, shit. Wrong button. There we go. Where is he?
The Bornean orangutan is such a marvelous
Oh my god, it's a baby.
creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in. And they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet. Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one. Oh, why don't you take a better look at them?
What the fuck? What just happened to him then?
Camera.
He just fucking flew halfway across the room.
Just incredible.
Was that a jump?
When you're
They are
ready,
incredible.
let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
He looks like my brother.
It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed. And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them. But
Get
before
him.
we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too. Select
Alright.
the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel.
I gotta be careful not to go too fast here. I know what to do. I want to box the
Good.
animals
Now
up.
open the animals tab.
Shit, I should have done that.
Now, we'll need a vet to recapture that escaped bonobo.
cat.
But it seems our last one
There he
left
is!
to do some research in the wild. Not an ideal situation.
Oh, wrong button.
So, we'll need to hire a replacement, sharpish.
Where did he
Go
go?
into the zoo section and then into the staff management area.
Is he in there somewhere? They are going nuts. We best hire a vet.
You can find all of your staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment.
Okay.
Hire a vet. Great. Now let's deal with our escapee before they can cause too much havoc. Use the animal alerts to jump to the escaped bonobo. And
Get him.
then click on the Call Vet button to call the vet over to capture it.
He's making mess.
Oh,
Look
okay,
at this little
that's a
shit.
relief. So while the vet deals with our bonobo friend, let's go fix up their habitat so they can't escape again. Head back over there.
Alright,
As
I'm
you
back.
can see, the barrier's collapsed. Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced. Select the barrier and then we'll edit it. Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one. Good. Now that we've done that, we need to make sure to add climb-proof barriers to the top. That way the bonobos won't be able to climb out. Just make sure you've got the correct piece of barrier selected when you do that.
Unbox all
Nicely
animals.
done. And I think it's
Just
high time
take your
we
time.
unbox
Take your
those
time,
bonobos,
Jacko.
wouldn't you say? The poor mites will get sad if we leave them in there for too long. Select the habitat barrier to bring up the habitat information panel again. So, it turns out that as well as the old vet leaving, the zoo's mechanics did too. We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts. You see, mechanics do all sorts of helpful things around the zoo, but one of their most important jobs is taking care of the habitat barriers. Without mechanics around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble and fall down. And before you know it, we'll be overrun with escaped animals. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area again. Hire a mechanic and then click on a path to place them in the zoo. Oh, gosh, we have been busy, haven't we?
We have
Good
been
work
busy,
there.
haven't we?
I'm off for a cuppa. Oh, I think Bernie wants a word with you.
Right, make sure this doesn't happen again, alright? What's your name?
Oh, I hear you
Orbit.
had a bit of an issue with an escaped bonobo.
Mitzi.
The main thing is that you dealt with it swiftly, and more
Keeping my eye
importantly,
on you.
without the animal
bitch.
stealing someone's clothes, putting them on, and then walking out of the front gate.
There's my brother, the main
You
attraction.
see, another key responsibility for our vets is animal research. Researching animals allows vets to unlock new enrichment items, additional information for our education resources, enhanced breeding programs,
I am
and
not clicking that
improvements
button.
to food
I'm just gonna
quality.
go find it. Where is it?
The animal's food, not the vets.
It's right there.
It'll take more than a research grant to improve the staff canteen.
This is where it bugged
Anyway,
out
as you
last
can
time.
see, research is a key part of running your zoo. In order for a vet to undertake research, they require a research centre. And once again, that's something that this zoo is missing. So let's build one. I've marked out an area for you to put it.
Alright, facilities.
Now, you've probably noticed that there's already a building where I want you to build the research centre. Don't worry. You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell. So we're able to place our
take
new
our time
building
here
inside of
because
it.
I bugged out and it
If
took
you
me
select the
like
research centre
half
for
an hour
placement
to
and then
just give up.
hover over the shell, you'll see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building.
Does it?
Okay, click to add it to the building. Oh, but that won't place it in just yet, though. First, we'll need to rotate our research centre so it automatically connects to the path when we place it.
I'm gonna try it. You ready?
Right.
Oh,
Splendid work. Now that we have a brand spanking new research centre,
what the hell is that bug?
Oh, by the way, it's worth noting that the vets will only do research when they're not required to do any other jobs. That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information panel.
I'll
Let's
just
not
cut
worry
that bit
about
out,
just
guys.
now. So, let's get our vet researching ring-tailed lemurs. Go into the zoo section and select vet research.
Wow. I've already done it. Oh, but not for you. Let's go back. Oh, wrong ones. There we go.
Actually, thinking about
Oh,
it,
I'm stressed
I'm
out.
not sure we've got any education boards or speakers by the
10
lemur's
minutes of trying to get
habitat.
that to do it.
Let's head over there and add some, so our guests can learn all about the furry little delights.
What a bug. Right, let's get back to it.
First off, let's pop down 2 education boards. Place them on the habitat barriers at a height that guests can see, or, if you like, pop them down on a stand.
Education board. There's 1. There's 2.
Okay, now that they've been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information about. Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel.
Done.
And from the drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious. When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much.
Custom music.
Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers.
Louder.
Speakers play audio to the guests,
Oh,
so
so
they
no
can
one,
learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the
Oh, so
laborious
stick on there.
process of reading. Oh, one thing to
don't
bear
worry
in
about it.
mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said.
It's just 1. Do I need to put another one now? I mean, I could.
Now we simply need to link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemurs, just like you did with the education boards. Fantastic! Oh,
Why is the
it's
range
worth
only 5?
remembering that education boards and speakers both need power to work.
I was gonna say, there's no
They
power
won't
here.
do much good without it. Oh, it looks as though our vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs. We'll need to collect the results. We can do that by clicking on the notification or by going back into the vet research area. Go on, collect your research rewards. Just so you know, vets will continue to research an animal even after successfully completing a research level. I suppose when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. Well, now that we've enriched the lives of our guests, let's enrich the lives of our ring-tailed lemurs. Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need. That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of climbing space, and you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame. Let's find out how much more climbing space our lemur friends need, shall we? Select one of them and bring up their information panel. Next, click on the Terrain tab. Now, as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space. But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for you. So you can either pop that down or build one yourself from scratch. By the way, it's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about. Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim. They certainly do keep us on our toes.
It's not even in the ground. That one looks pretty cool. What the hell is that? What is this? Do we stick it there?
Oh, that's a
Basically,
great
you can just
climbing
jump
frame
off.
for them. They're going to absolutely love it. Do you know what would make them even happier, though? Nicer food. But that's true of all of us, though, isn't it? You can unlock better quality food for animals through research. Luckily, we've already unlocked some for the lemurs, so all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on. Let's bring up the habitat information panel by selecting the lemur habitat.
I'm trying. There we go.
Lovely. Now select the Animals tab.
It's expensive.
There we go. As you can see, we can set the food quality in here. Just click on the drop-down menu and select Grade 2 Food Quality. Grade 2 Food Quality. My mouth's already watering.
Grade 2
So,
food
a
quality.
new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten. Now, I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities. Releasing animals into the wild. You see, when we feel an animal is ready, we can release them into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate for release? Well, their age is an important factor. I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old.
Okay.
They'll also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild, so the best candidates will have a high fertility gene. And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits we'll be rewarded when we release them. Now, conservation credits are vitally important. They're the lifeblood of your zoo, because earning them allows you to adopt even more animals. And what's more, the animals you can adopt will be of a higher quality. So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Which
I'd like you
one's
to
going?
find Agang, the Bornean orangutan in the habitat, and select him, please. You can either click through
There
each
he
orangutan
is,
in
the big
turn,
boy.
or select the habitat barrier, go to the Animals
He's
tab in
so
the Habitat
good,
Information panel, and find him in the Animals list.
Everything's too good.
I
Goodbye,
know it's
Agan.
sad to see him go, but he'll be happy out in the wild. And he's a wonderful
Silver.
candidate for release. Young, strong, and fertile. Excellent work there. You've definitely got potential, you know.
And fertile. What we got going next then, eh? Poor
I see you've
Dill.
been doing some homework. Although
Just took
it
her
only
husband
seems like
and just
work
chucked
when
him
you're
in the
learning about
wild,
something
like.
as adorable as a ring-tailed lemur. I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more aldebra. Tortoises.
That was a
Okay,
terrible
so
dad
far
joke.
We've done a lot of work with habitat
Fuck's
animals,
sake,
but now
why'd
it's
I
time
laugh?
to learn all about exhibit animals.
Ah,
Let's build a brand new exhibit. I've marked an area for our new exhibit.
what's this?
How about we head over there?
Oh, he's gonna become the new. It's your time to shine now, Buana.
Lovely. Now let's build a new exhibit in the
Oh,
gap
God.
that's been left. Just add it to the building like we
So
did with
much
the research
bugs.
centre earlier. Then pop it into
Just
the gap.
fuck. Build an exhibit. Facilities. Oh God. Please work for this time. Oh, it's gonna be one of these. Select group 30 to add to.
Perfect. The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there. How about a Gila monster? Open up the exhibit trading section and adopt one.
No bugs. Let's go! Gila!
Just as we do with habitat animals, we need
Go.
to send the Gila monster to the exhibit. Click on the
We're done,
exhibit
lad.
to send it there.
We've done it. Haven't we?
When you send an animal to an exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup.
Enrichments.
But that doesn't mean it's completely ready
I have
for them.
all three of them.
So let's finish it off. We'll start by adding some enrichment items. Click on the exhibit to bring up its information panel.
The temperature's too wrong. We need to make it a bit higher.
As I'm sure you know by now, you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your
Humidity's too
vets
high, we
do
need to make
some
that lower.
research. Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit. These are vitally important for keeping our Gila monster happy and comfortable. Click on the Climate tab.
Ta-da!
That's the ticket. And the last thing we need to look at is setting up the different windows. So click on the Windows tab.
Fourth window.
There's also an exhibit education board.
3D.
Pop them down near your exhibits to teach your guests
Okay.
about them. Let's add one
Looks
now.
nice. but his layout could be better. What do you want from me? That needs to be connected like that. Gila!
Lovely stuff. Now our guests can learn all about our venomous friend here.
Don't forget
Right,
to
now,
tip us,
I've got a
guys.
bit of a big job for you. I need you to increase the number of species in the zoo. You'll probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit
Money.
animals to do so, which will mean building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them. Go on, off you pop. I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
Have at least 12 species in the zoo. Okay, I can do that. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Zoo, animal trading. Definitely just jumped out. I heard some night. Right, nothing's happened. Right, we get you. We stick you somewhere. Where do we stick you? Will you survive? Do we have any like? Yeah, we do have habitats over here. I mean, technically, we could make one. That's a lot of space. How many we like? I've just right now we have 9, 10, 11, 12. We could just do some more spaces around here. Oh, there is spaces here actually. We could get a third one there. Oh, wait, there's one here. Requested animal. I don't know if we have one. Fuck it. Ta-da! 10? Still 9. Should have really looked at that. Right, let's go to the zoo. Check out animals. Exhibits. We've got a lesser Antillean iguana, a burrowing cockroach, a Gila monster, and we've got 2 giant burrowing cockroaches. So this one by here. Can we put more than one together? No. No! No! It was an accident, I'm sorry. I've lost habitat. No. It was facilities, wasn't it? Okay, that's it back in. Out of all the like, we don't have a tiger snail. In you go. We're at 10 now, yeah? Yeah, we need 2 more. We have any space. Technically, yes, by here. Although it doesn't look great, but I don't care about great because I just want it there. Do I need like a single? Yeah. Oh, come on. Why is it gone up? Down. Come. Alright, bring up. Nearly there. Nearly there. Well, this is really annoying. Right, we're not going to do that. Buggy as hell recently. I don't know why. Must be some space around here. Where have we got some space? Technically, I could get one here. There must be some an easier way to do this. I don't want to go down there. What the fuck? Why can't I do that? Should work fine. Annoying. Right, I'm just gonna have to figure out something else out. There's gotta be some space around here, surely. Hello? Is there any space around here? Alright, let's just try and put in some extra animals. We've already got a hippopotamus, haven't we? A mandrill. What's the worst that could happen, guys? Stick it in with the orangutan. We've already got one of them. We've already got one of them. That's it, look. I can't get no more. Interesting. So I'm at 11 now, I think, when this comes. Although I've got this guy. I need to move him somewhere. We're just gonna put him in. I mean, it could be. Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. I should probably, like, I mean, I just want to put 12 in. And then maybe we make a new enclosure by here. I could get a bridge across there. I've got 172,000. I just need to see 12 animals, that's all. I only see 10. Ring-tailed, red. We've already got a mandrill. We just put a mandrill somewhere else. Okay. We'll fix that. Because we're bringing protesters. It doesn't look great. There we go. That's enough. How are you looking? Layout is not great. Nothing we can do about it. That's your life now. All right. Now shut up and let me do my thing, which is like I'm really bad at the moment. We've got a iguana and a Gila, and then by here we have a giant snail. Is that two buttering cockroaches? This guy needs to move. I don't want to demolish it, I just want to move him. We got a Gila. We haven't got a Goliath log. A Goliath. I want to move him, but I don't know where he is. I can't get him out. Look. How do I get him out? Where's my animal? Why am I making such hard work of this? Animals. I only have one of them. But there's 4 exhibits. So wait there. Cockroach. Land snail. Iguana. I can't, it's so buggy I can't make another. Another place. It's raining. We could stick it here. Because they're walking past. One more. Can I buy one? Do we not have a hippopotamus? I think that has got to be the one. I'm pretty sure that's what we need. Let's check our animals quickly. We don't have a hippo. No, we have 3! We can't buy one! What the fuck's wrong with these people? They want different species, but they're mandrills, hippopotamuses, a red-ruffed and a ring-tailed. There's nothing there. I'm just selling you, just quick trading you straight off. Yeah, we're not making any money because right now I'm trying to do like campaign. We've got ring-tailed. How am I supposed to buy something which isn't there? We got bonobos, we got birds, orangutan. We got a Goliath frog. I need to just make a stupid place for this guy. No. Yes. Let's have wooden path. Right, let's hope to God that I can bring this down to the floor. Or are we just having a... The hell is going on? Go down. What's going on? Why is this not working these days? just want to make a damn thing. I have to make it down here. Because I can't make it up there. They won't let me. Am I missing some spaces like I'm supposed to be like just literally using? Sell a shop in a minute, I've had enough. This shop! Fucking get rid of it! Oh my god! Inside, I want to get rid of. And that. And I just want to stick just a random facility in, because I'm pissed off right now. Yeah, look, it's in there. And we request an animal. Stick the frog in.
My, you have been
Oh
busy,
my
haven't
god.
you? Splendid. But now that you've
So
adopted all
buggy.
these lovely new species, we need to make sure they're nice and happy. So let's get the average welfare across the zoo nice and high, shall we? And by we, I mean you.
So
Come on,
hard.
get to it.
Why are you making this so difficult? This guy, he's in so much pain. We should just release him to the wild. He's not even worth being there. Just get out. Have I cheated? I have. I've cheated. That's fine. There is a mandrill in a place where he's not meant to be. But he's quite happy, so I'll just leave him there. He's there. He's like really happy. But this guy is not. Bonobo, what's wrong with you, my friend? Just toys and... okay. Wow, I can't believe it took us so long to do that. Oh, come on, like, you've got everything you need. Oh, never, ever, ever spend this much money on your animals. Note to self, I will never do that when I'm on the actual campaign. It is too much money. Wasting. Look at these guys. What do you want? Just more enrichments, like. It's all you need. And I keep hearing bells. We'll zoom out and we'll stick it up here. Wow. It's kind of cool. Done. Very expensive. Last one's lemur. Ball. Haha, didn't know you could stick that up there. What do you want? You want one of these, don't you? There's no space for this, though. What else do you want? Piano?
Lovely job there. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh my
Not
god!
only have you expanded the zoo and kept the
Woo!
animals as happy as Lanny, But you didn't bankrupt us in the process.
I gotta do a lot of
Amazing.
editing this video because there was bugs. So much bugs.
Wow! Well, you've certainly transformed the zoo. I barely recognize it. A wonderful new exhibit, some fascinating new species, and you've done wonders for the animals' welfare by enriching their habitats. Who doesn't love playing with a 3-foot wide soccer ball, huh? I mean, other than professional soccer players. I'm sure it wasn't easy, though. I expect money was tighter than a possum's pouch. Plowing all those funds back into the welfare of the animals doesn't make running these places a picnic. Although, it does make me feel a little less guilty about how much our gift shops charge. No, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason to run a zoo is to help animal kind. Sadly, it appears some other people have far less noble goals.
Alright guys, I don't know if that's the end of the conversation. I could move on, I'm not sure. But if you enjoyed this video guys, don't forget to click that like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.